And we're back. Everything's pretty peaceful right now. It's going okay. Nobody else has died. I'm trying to liberate one of our dwarves that got stuck in one of our cage traps. One of our soldiers, no less, so that's a little odd. Bringing you down to the caverns. We'll come back to that. We have walled off this section very haphazardly, so we've got our livestock out here. We should be secure to the rear now. We are making progress on the next residential level for all that we need it. And up here is a little project. I've got some tame buzzards and ravens chained up in here with nest boxes in range of the females. I don't know if animals can breed or lay eggs while chained, so we'll let them sit for a while and see what happens. And then down here, we're doing the same thing with a couple of tame weasels. Gonna see if we can, well, sort of tamed weasels. We're gonna see if we can breed them. You know, just another supply of meat and leather and bone and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and designate this an animal training zone as well. I have way expanded our stable, if you will, of animal trainers. How many rabbits do we have? We can afford to slaughter some rabbits. We certainly don't need more than one male for each female. That's not helpful. Somebody dropped their gear here. Oh, well, it's probably one of the dwarves that died in the fight. Anyway, everything's going okay for now. Deaths are at a minimum for the time being. So for right now, we're just going to get this dug out. We are working on fully equipping the militia. We got a lot of bronze now. Because I realized I could, with all that tin, I could just melt down the goblins' equipment. Because they're carrying a lot of copper, and now we've got bronze. Which, if you'll remember, is equivalent to iron. Except that it takes a heck of a lot more resources to manufacture. Just go ahead and order all this dug out. I'm going to make you watch part of this, but not the whole thing this time. Also, yeah, sorry about the weirdness in the recording. In the last bit, oh, I see what I did. I got off the pattern. I have in the past done like an entire hour and a half recording session, not realizing I hadn't started OBS recording. Took a few weeks. I don't remember which game that was, but it took a few weeks before I was able to convince myself to play it again. Tell you, something like that'll really kill your enthusiasm. Also, just the fact that I have no idea what we're doing with this fort right now. Like, do we just continue down forever? I guess we do. There will be another cavern layer sooner or later. Tell you what, let's go ahead. Well, let's finish equipping the militia before we start poking the goblins. Let's be smart about this. We need cloaks. Well, we don't need cloaks. Cloaks array would be nice. Does everybody have a breastplate? Everybody has a breastplate here. Everybody has a breastplate here. Less concerned about the archers, but they do all have breastplates. Okay, skipping the cloaks. Does everybody have a helm? We need helms. Okay, we'll make like 10 more helms just to make sure. How about greaves? We need some greaves. Like 20 pairs of greaves. Okay. How much bronze do we actually have? 156 bars. Silver, gold, iron. We need more steel, but we're out of flux for the time being. What is that on the drawbridge? That is ice. Oh. Interesting. How did that happen? Okay. Nope, we just want like a 3x3 section of floor. Where do I want to put this? Can we build with that ice? No, we can't. Okay. Interesting then that we have 9 units of it here. This is a stack of 9 ice. Great. Where did it come from? What is it doing here? What are you doing? You're cleaning up the ice. Okay. Oh, it was in a bucket. We had a bucket full of water sitting on the drawbridge. Okay. That makes sense. Hey, this dwarf is in that cage. You can come out now and go back to being a soldier. How did you do that? The dwarves will never cease to amaze me. There you go. Now you're a siege engineer. And you've dropped clothing. You've dropped your loincloth and your helm. Okay. Oh, running around babbling. I see. You've gone crazy in captivity. Oh, you must have been a failed mood dwarf. Thicka, was it? Oh, interesting. You were labeled as a recruit, but I don't see you in any of our squads. Weird. Okay. Anyway, moving on. I don't suppose you're killable. No. How are we doing? Whoa, those. Oh, right. I ordered those earlier. It's the greaves we're waiting on. Lack of charcoal is our main problem right now. We've got plenty of logs, but we need fuel. And since I keep giving them things to do, we're having a hard time building it up. So we'll just keep deforesting the area. I don't know if I already showed these off. We have lines of cage traps here now to catch some goblins next time they come in. We're not gonna roof over the courtyard. We're not gonna go that far. We're going to deliberately make some questionable choices. Keep cutting down trees. Don't give the forest a chance to recover. Who knows what the trees will do to us if they get the chance. Leave that level alone, because I do want some trees available to us, you know, for fruit and such. Pile of dead things over there. Many piles of dead things, actually. There goes Thicket. Wandering in and out of rooms. Oh, we did get a couple of... Did I show you this already? We got a bulging silver breastplate. There's nothing going on. It's decorated with spikes of bone, white opal, and rhodolite. We also got this thing. Yell Pastime the Cudgel of Smears, which is a ginkgo wood ring. It's a little more elaborate. Decorated with bayberry wood and encircled with bands of giant cave toad leather, briolette cut praises, and cushioned microcline cabochons. This object is adorned with hanging rings of dogbone and amethyst and menaces with spikes of ginkgo wood and gold. You cannot actually wear this ring. On the item is an image of Bax Felbors the Goblin and Amksu Puke Thieves, the Phlegm of Snots, the Thrun's Soldier. What is that name? Anyway, this Thrun's Soldier killed this goblin named Bax. Yep. Thrun's Soldier Void Zombie. Interesting. The Assault of Gripping. And then the other thing, this was the one that kid made. 75,600 dwarf bucks. Very valuable. And then we have this thing. Pain Silenced, the bracelet. Less elaborate. Still encrusted with gems. It's got encircling bands and spikes, you know, oak and dogbone. Image of Tobal Trade Fiend the Dwarf. Is that one of ours? Tobal Trade Fiend, is that you? Dunno. Unclear. Oh, what's going on in here? Having a little worship session here. Praying to various deities. I don't know if this works. I don't know if anything I'm doing is going to work. Just so we're clear, I have no idea. I would like those weasels to breed. That's what I would like. I'd like to fill the fortress with weasels. And I would like to not have to answer any questions about my motivation for that. Actually, my motivations are very simple. I want weasel meat, even though, realistically, weasels taste terrible. Any mustelid will. Oh, that's kind of attractive. Of course, you can eat them. They just won't be any good because of the musk. At least that's my understanding. I've never eaten weasels. It is mostly illegal to hunt them around here. And that's not what I would bother going out for. We's going weaseling, Ma. I really do like that yellow and gray pattern over there. And seasonal save. Ooh, elves will be arriving soon. Perhaps they will bring us some exotic animals. And perhaps we can appall them. Oh, do we have anything to trade? Whenever the save wants to finish. Whenever the seasonal save finishes. There we go. Do we have anything to trade to the elves? Yeah, we do. Crowns. Okay. Yeah, we got plenty of stuff. A green zircon crown. How'd we do that? I didn't know that was an option. Okay. Alright, cool. We just need to be sure not to try to give them any wooden stuff. Because it looks like we still have some wood trade goods left. Or we probably took... Something killed the tamarin! Something killed the grasshopper and the weasel. What's going on down here? What's going on? This is all goblins. Who's killing stuff? Grasshopper, weasel, tamarin, all found dead. Who killed our livestock? Alright, what are you? You're a male. Do we have another female weasel? No, we don't. Fine. Quit killing stuff. What are you doing with that? You're butchering that, right? You're gonna butcher that? Not just throw it out? Perfectly good weasel. Butcher a dead animal. Repeat, now. Nope. Okay. We're just gonna dump him here. Listen, gang. If we're not gonna eat it, throw it out. What happened to the tamarin? I guess tamarins don't live very long. Okay. But there's no report here, so it's whatever. By the way, it's been 20 years, in-game, since we started this world. Look at that. We're on year 20 right now. Good effort, team. We did it. I don't know how long I'm going to keep going with this same world. I will squeeze as much out of this as I can. I don't like that nothing's happening in here. At the same time, I don't want to abandon them. I don't want to just like lock them in and hope for the best, because they'll forget their training. Yeah, there's some lovely stuff going on down here. I like it when we get these mineral veins cutting through the rock. Actually, that yellow and gray would look really good. This is a super nerdy thing to say. A vile force of darkness has arrived anyway. I was going to say that color scheme would look good on some of my Warhammer guys, but we have to deal with this now. Okay. And I only want to record for another 15-20 minutes, so we'll have to deal with this. First of all, pull everybody inside. We'll see how the new cage traps work, and we'll also see how many of them there are. It looks like a lot. Goblins are coming down. Let's check the courtyard. Get all the dogs inside. Almost forgot to do this. Apparently we still had a KV up top. Okay, bring him in. Bring him in. Woo! Look at him go. What are you? You're also a dog. Why are you not running inside? There you go. Everybody, puppy inside. Okay. think we're good. We need to close the inner gates. We'll watch our cage line here. What do we have in there? Nothing. It's just a cage. These are all loaded, right? Close the gates. Close the gates. Why not? Okay, somebody did it. Just nothing's happening. There we go. I was really getting concerned there. Okay, they're gonna work their way down. First goblins are approaching the trap line. Are they just gonna sidestep them? No. Okay, we are catching some of them. We need to pay attention to their pathing so that we know where to lay additional traps later. Okay, they are kind of fanning out, so that's helping a little bit. I think they're also confused because we've sealed the fortress. Oh, that's so many. That's so many. Okay. What are we gonna do about this? The cage traps didn't work nearly well enough. They brought trolls this time. At least one. Okay, well, they're going to spread out now. Spread out around the courtyard. We got a few of them in the trap line, but not enough. Although for some reason they are still fanning out in that direction, so we might get a few more of them yet. Most of them are clustering around the fortress entrance. I would like them to hit that second line. They're not going to. They're too smart for us, apparently. Okay, that's all of them. So, only a few dozen. Only a few dozen. Logam's fully equipped. Supposedly. Hive time. Now they're breaking our hives. Oh, now you made me mad. Is it just the one troll? It's just the one troll. Smunstu. Smunstu the troll. I declare you an enemy of Verstomb. You specifically, Smunstu the troll. Wait, we still had a Tanner and Butcher? Yeah, okay, well thanks for knocking those down. We don't need those anymore. What are these? Yak hair thread, right, because he also knocked over our farmer's workshop. He's releasing all our bees. Sting him! Sting him, bees! Her fur is extremely long, her narrow ears are very splayed out, her black eyes have large irises, her nose is short, her skin is black, and we will kill her specifically. Oh? No, I thought maybe they were going to head outside and get caught. No, you can't see me pointing at the screen. Okay. Think about this. Think about this. If we drop the bridges, we can catch a few more of them in the cage traps, but then they'll be inside. So I think what we're gonna do... I need to move those levers further down so that we can have shenanigans like this. I really don't just want to send the dwarves out. We captured a bunch of them already. That's beautiful. And if we catch enough of them in cages, they will give up and go away. Should I let the elves show up first? The elves should be sending a caravan soon, and they will get massacred by the goblins, but while they're distracting the goblins... Let's finish equipping the militia before we do anything else. Of course, we have limited resources with which to do that. What kind of charcoal do we have? 2. Okay. Because, of course, as soon as we're making it, it's getting used for these things. And we don't have unlimited wood. Okay. Alright. Hang on. Stand by. Okay, so I did something a little cheesy. Well, first of all, I went into our stocks and I unmelted all the armor that we were melting just to try to get the dwarves to like pick it up and equip it. Second, I dropped a save. We're going to do something a little cheesy here. I'm going to open the gates, see what happens. If this goes catastrophically sideways, we're going to reload the save. Because this is not where I want the dwarves to die. We're going to bring everybody up here. Now, with all that extra equipment enabled, I can't tell if they've picked up any of it. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I told them partial matches were okay. This is going to go terribly, isn't it? Well, let's just see how it plays out. Is Logum in position? That's the main thing. Nope. We're going to wait for this guy at least. As long as he's got an axe in his hand, he can hew a path. Not as effectively as when I'm doing it myself, I've noticed. Where are you going? What is that thing? You needed that? Get provisions. You're just going to go stand in a stairwell. Alright. Well, get up there before the others get hungry and wander away. There you go. You're the guy, man. We're all waiting on you. Okay. This is going to be terrible. Alright. Pull the lever. Who's doing that? You, the manager. Limo, the manager. I suppose as the boss, it should be your job to doom us all. Attack! The dwarves come exploding out of the fortress. A dog has already perished. We're joining battle. It looks like it's actually going fairly well for us so far. Let's take a moment and consider our casualties. We have one, which we will replace with this traitor. That's it. We have one, and we've killed a number of enemies. We're now proceeding to the ones that were in the guild hall here. I think that's the Farmers Guild Hall. The dwarves are getting a little spread out. I'm not a fan of that. Somebody killed a cat. How are we looking? We've lost nobody else so far. We're doing very well. I can't tell where the goblins are. I think the troll's dead. Smunstu the troll is dead. Okay. I've seen a lot of dwarves that look like civilians. Where are the enemies at present? Oh, there's another troll here. That's Smunstu the troll. What? Kill that troll. Yeah! Get after her. I think we did it. Okay. Next. Oh, I think they're running away. Well, that's funny. I don't recall asking. Attack. Well, they are firing on us as we come at them. What are you doing? Are you a civilian? Are you just out here? You're like, hey, I think I'll go take a walk. What's everybody doing? Okay, we finally have dwarves coming up here onto the hillside. Oh, there's one engaging. Looks like we're having a crossbow duel here. Not the way I would prosecute this, but that's fine as long as the goblins die. Make them dead. Thank you. And we're done. We lost one more. Well, I call that really, really successful. That was really excellent. Thank you, dwarves. Beautiful, just beautiful. Even under-equipped as we were, we drove them back. Okay, victory. Victory, victory, victory. Not sure what to do now. Oh, yeah, I know what to do now. Is we have all these goblins in cages. So the first thing we're gonna do is build all them cages along here so that we can systematically strip them of their equipment and get our cages back. We captured a few of them. We captured rather a few of them. Should we just leave them here, lining the courtyard as decoration? No, that's a little messed up, even for the dwarves, huh? We'll make 2 rows. Okay. All right. Let's see, we can build a few more cage drafts, can't we? I think some of them came down this way. Just scatter cage traps randomly all over the hillside. We'll make this place totally unsafe for everyone. At some point, we'll need to atom smash that corpse pile over there. Probably deal with that off screen. All right, so with that resolved, I would now like some elves to show up so that we can give them some stuff. Okay, that went really well. I'm happy about that. Still nothing happening here, but we're training the animals, so that is something. I would like a breeding pair of exotic animals from the elves, please. Anything really cool. Tigers would be nice. I've gotten tigers from the elves before. One of my other forts, the one I did in the filler after Saber Shoved, Trumpet Nut, we were breeding lions and grizzly bears. That was pretty cool. There's blood everywhere. Let's just go ahead. Look, teeth everywhere again. We're always smashing out teeth when we hit them. Real teeth are not this easily knocked out of the head, I'm fairly certain. Loose cat head. We need some new cats, I think. Okay, there we go. And the corpses. Everything that's not a dwarf goes in the dump pile. They've already skeletonized? Weird. No, I guess those are just old ones. Alright, good job. That's gonna take a minute to clean up. Tell you what, let's just pop on over into DF hack and do clean all to get some blood off the ground. The daggers of smoothness have attained a general familiarity with buzzard training methods. Fantastic. Look at that, look at that. We got some trained buzzards. Now if they could start laying eggs, I want buzzard eggs to get buzzard chicks. And then we can have buzzards around the fortress. That's something we want. Oh, we need to rebuild the hives. Oh, our poor bees. How do I have this laid out? Did he not knock down? Did she not knock down all of the nest box? Are some of them just destroyed? Okay, make us another 8, please. Bees for days. And I think we'll move the bees down into the cavern as well. Actually, have we even been harvesting that? How do I check that? Like, what does honey go under? Is it an extract? No, something happened. Honeybee royal jelly. It's a liquid, apparently. Or that is. Honeybee royal jelly roast. Ah, we've been cooking it. Honeybee remains. Just go ahead and get those out of here. Unless the cats want to eat them. Whatever cats we have left. Honeybee wax honeycomb. Hey, check it out. We have honeycomb. We should get a waxworking shop. That's actually a really good idea. Let's do that now. Where's... Is this anything? This isn't anything. What do we need to do wax? We just need a crafting shop, right? Do we need a screw press? Let's build a screw press. Let's build a farmer's workshop. I don't know what I'm doing. Sure, build that out of a log, and I guess we also need a crafting shop, right? Sure. Go ahead, do that. We'll experiment. Try things and see what happens, right? Right. Our courtyard full of captives. Hey, at least this time we can say they started it. Hive dwarves were just living peaceably before the goblins showed up. Never mind that the dwarves over at Sabershoved definitely started that fight, but I can't tell from looking at the world history who ultimately started it. I suspect it was the goblins. Please stop reverting to a wild state. That's not helpful. Now, what did I just say? What did I just say? I'll slaughter you for meat. I'll do it. I'm crazy. Oh yeah, stuff was going on down here too. That's right, there's more fort. Yeah, that's lovely. Okay, we did good today. We've actually made some progress, and just as soon as we get the militia outfitted, we'll send out Logam's squad here, the Roads of Growth, to make a probing attack against not the humans. Leave them alone. Not them. Forest Retreat. Goblin Forest Retreat of Skirts ruled. Right next to skirt ships. Okay. We'll hit Skirts ruled. I'm pretty sure we hit that when we were saber-shoved. We'll just go massacre the place. And maybe someday, when we're feeling up to it, we'll attack one of the dark fortresses. But that could be a losing bet. It feels like a bad idea. Look at all these dead goblins. Alright, that's enough. I think we're done here. Let's do this bit. Well, folks, that's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. I already screwed it up. Thanks for watching, folks. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. And thanks, as always, to those of you who are watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel. You count too. Every view counts. If you haven't seen any of my horror content, the reason this channel exists in the first place, that will be getting advertised in the upper right corner of your screen. Check it out or not. It's your decision. We'll be back here in the Hive next week. And until then, I will see you folks. Birdman out.